Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Tone, one half Marvel Blunts here for Pokemon Scarlet Violet review, and I am joined by none other than DJ Superstar. What's good? It's been a while since she's been on the show, so I'm gonna let her, get y'all up to what she been doing. Maybe catch up on a thing or two. Last time I seen her on the ground, she was living her life, so that's what I like to see. Nice clear water by the Golden Bay Bridge. No, not the Golden Bay, the the Bay
Golden
Bridge,
Gate.
Golden Gate Bridge. Yes. So
You
yeah,
had it.
yeah. So that was pretty cool. So, but what's good? Super, what's good with you?
Man, I'm chilling. Yeah, I just came back from vacation. Went to Cali. We flew into San Francisco and
Mm-hmm.
drove down the California coast.
Mm-hmm.
Went through like LA, ended up in San Diego. So it was dope. It was just a good experience. I haven't traveled in 7 years, especially with the pandemic and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just nice to be able to do that and, just go somewhere else. It was refreshing.
That's That's what's up. Cause traveling like it's something I want to do eventually. I'll travel more. Like I've been places, but yeah, I'm just trying to get my stuff together personally. But I'm
Yeah,
glad you experienced. Like I live, people don't like on Instagram. Like I don't really be. I be on there, but I don't really be. I'm on there just scrolling literally the pack of time, so I'm not really like purposely looking at anything. But I
right.
like when I see people I know personally like going places stuff. Like, that's pretty cool. I try to transfer some of my positive energy, and I'm living through y'all when y'all go to those places. So
Word, yeah.
I definitely, but it's it's lit. I'm glad you enjoyed. Are you having a good end of the year?
I can't complain. I could not
Mhm.
complain. I already got my Christmas shopping done, man. I'm
What you get
ready. I'm
for
ready for the
Christmas?
new year. I'm ready for 2023.
So tell us what's something that's on your Christmas list that you want Santa to bring.
Something that's on my Christmas list. I don't know, man. Probably just more games for the PlayStation 5. Like
Hey,
I want the
hey,
Need for Speed. I know you play
hey,
Xbox.
super. No,
I know.
I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
Oh, you're on my side. I think Pat plays
Yeah,
Xbox, right?
yeah. Pat plays
Okay,
Xbox.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's on the real only boy system over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's some good games on. It's some Black Friday deals you need to look into. It's some. I, I'm not sure what's the last thing you. What's the last? Have you played God of War?
Yeah, so I got that. I got that as soon as I came back from vacation.
I'm
I
actually
love it.
going
I
to.
love the first one, so the second one's fire too.
Yeah. I'm actually going to. If you want, you can join me for the review. The review will be later this week if you want.
Okay, cool.
So, but I'm actually that's why I'm geeked about the Pokemon review that we about to get into. Is because then once I finish this, I can go smack into God of War full
Mm-hmm.
play, no interruptions. Because I bought God of War, I was playing it, but I was on and off, and I was working a lot. Like this month been kind of busy, so
Yeah.
I can't really immerse myself in. Because if you play God of War, you gotta be immersed. You gotta be in that.
Yo, I swear
Yeah.
you're telling the truth because when I play that game, I be on there like
Yeah,
glued
you can't. You gotta fight off.
until pretty much I can't make a move anymore. Like when you get stuck in a game. So
Yeah,
I'll get stuck and I'll be like, all right, this might be a good place for me to stop today. I'll come back tomorrow.
right.
But yeah, yo,
Not,
hours,
hey,
hours on
God of War
hours.
is lit. And normally I would honestly last comment before we move to the Pokemon Star West, but
Yeah.
between me and you, I would have beat the God of War and like I would have beaten it by now. Probably the fourth days has been out. If
Uh-huh.
Pokemon, because at the same time I was playing 2K and Pokemon. I mean, and the
Gotcha.
new one coming out, so I was kind of slow walking God of War, and I'm also trying to get 100% as close to 100% as possible with my first playthrough, and then
Right.
that's why I stopped streaming because I didn't want to spoil it either. But it's been a couple weeks, so I might always go ahead and stream. But
Gotcha.
either
Gotcha.
way, God of War is lit. I'm glad you got that joke. But now we about to transition. Let's talk about Pokemon
Let's.
Violet. Hey, go ahead, Super. Give your spiel on the game. I want you
Okay.
to give
Yeah.
it
So
all.
did you get Scarlet or did you get Violet?
I have Violet.
So do I. Um,
I like the color. I like the color and the
Same.
legendary better.
Purple's my favorite color. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get this one.
Oh,
Um, I got it the first day that it dropped, and everybody was like, no! Like, why did you
yeah,
do that? Like, the game's glitching crazy. Like, everyone was complaining about the glitching. I didn't have too many problems with the glitching, but I was having problems with getting online and offline. So basically, like, I would have to connect myself to be online versus
yeah,
like, when you just open up the game and it just automatically connects you.
yeah.
And sometimes it would kick me off, it would keep me on, but that's really the only glitch complaint that I have about the game.
I piggyback off that because
Yeah.
the game that you if y'all hearing like a weird sound from it's my PC. My PC is doing something. So if y'all hear it in the background, it's not. I mean,
That
it's
RAM
us.
is up right now.
Yeah, because because it was downloading an update. That's why.
Gotcha.
So if y'all heard that, I apologize, but it's about to stop. But yeah, like I was saying, the online component terrible. And you're right. Why doesn't it just connect us automatically? Why we have to connect manually every time? Man, keep going. I just wanted to your
I
point.
don't know if that's like too many people on the server, connect yourself type of thing. Like, I really don't know, but
That's some Nintendo shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's
yeah,
some
it
Nintendo shit.
definitely is.
That Joe is what did you like about Pokemon? Okay, first of all, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this right. Give me your how many I guess the question I want to ask you is how many badges do you have? Have you beaten any of the storylines before I ask
I
the question?
I just got my third badge. I just got my third badge.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I just got the ability for my Pokemon to
To jump
cross
higher
water.
or cross water? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm still pretty early into the
Mhm.
game, but I've been taking my time with it because one, in comparison to the last one they dropped, I was expecting it to be more like that, where like, you're kind of like really in the field with the Pokemon,
Yeah.
you're throwing Pokeballs. It's not that.
But you play
Um,
Arceus, right? You play Arceus.
yep,
Yeah, it's like a
that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
I would so I would say because I don't think you can like fully give it a well you can probably because it's Pokemon so you know what to expect and stuff so
Right.
you know um yeah go ahead continue what else do you
But
like
so the reason why I've been taking my time getting the badges is because there's so much more into this game that like you can kind of spread yourself out to do. Like, like you can go and fight whatever they call Team Rocket in this game. You can go and fight them, or you can go and catch all these terrestrialized Pokemon, or you can go and get your badges, or you can collect every single Pokemon to the best of your ability. Like, there's a lot of options that you can do in the game. Me personally, I do like collecting my badges
mm-hmm.
and, defeating the
that's the
gyms.
first thing I did I was like why wouldn't I this Pokemon I'm getting my badges I don't care about none of that other shit
Yeah, exactly. I feel like there's a lot to do in the game, so you can take your time with it. Like, usually a Pokemon game, you know exactly what to expect, you know exactly what's going on. You just follow, your map to your next destination. Boom, go, go. This one, you can kind of spread yourself out a little bit more.
can I say dare I say I think they tricked us with the trailers I think they tricked us because to your point what you just said I feel like it wasn't all that spread out or whatever it was more so just like I feel like they ever with the so with the online right I feel like it was falsely advertised like
Oh,
it's
a
not
hundred
what it's
percent.
supposed to be and but I'll talk a little bit more about that once I share mine but Suba is bringing up some great points I'm telling y'all this is why I had to have on the show because somebody else who knows Pokemon who actually enjoys it can understand where I'm coming from because I feel like if I was just talking it wouldn't I guess might have piggyback off of because it's
Right,
also helping me like realize what I don't like and like about the game.
right.
This is good. This is good.
Yeah, and like I feel like they put too many of those extraterrestrial Pokemon throughout the map. I feel like I'm constantly like coming off of my path to
Mhm.
go because I see something shiny and I'm like, okay, I gotta go fight this Pokemon. And then you'll fight the Pokemon and the Pokemon's ass. It's not even a good Pokemon, it's just charged the fuck up. So like I kind of stopped going towards like I'm not going out of my way to
Yeah,
go to the
go to a
extraterrestrial
raid
Pokemon.
battle.
I'm
Yeah,
all set.
yeah.
Like,
And,
but
and I think with that stuff, you don't even need to even do that because like you can just go to the Poke Portal and just randomly. Let me tell you, if y'all don't know a trick, this is the trick that I use. Ever since this was introduced, the uh the XP candies, Super. You know about the XP candies?
yeah,
So you could just farm. You could just go into the raid, and then once the raid unlocks, you could literally go into the raid, sit there. People do the work. For you. You don't get penalized. There's no penalty for not doing anything.
yeah,
Sit there, get carried, get all the candies, feed them to your Pokemon, level up. That's all. That's what I do.
right.
Like
And go,
that's a huge exploit. I don't think a lot of people use that mechanic though, because like I can show y'all like that the candy exploit is crazy. Just go to
yeah,
raids, get little XP candies and just feed them. Like
right.
it's
It's easy. Yeah. And like going off of that real quick, when you jump into those, you should be able to connect online to
yeah,
play with other people.
yeah.
I could never do that. You know
I
how it
think
makes you wait for like 3 minutes in the lobby?
yeah.
Nobody ever shows up.
Let me tell you, Super is spot on with this because I think me and her views and scores are probably going to reflect this game because she's saying a lot of stuff that I was going to say about Pokemon. The technical side of it is just terrible. It's terrible. It takes forever to load into the game. It takes forever to connect to other people who the hell know where they're playing from. I always end up with some people with Chinese, Japanese legs and stuff, or on my
Right.
school at the time. So they across the world, and you ain't no telling what kind of connection they using and stuff. So it takes forever for that to connect, and it's this is super. You can tell me if I'm lying, bro. This is one of the worst Pokemon games I've ever played. Released. I am not lying. I'm pretty fair with Pokemon. Like even at its base, it can do nothing wrong. You can still get a 7 from me just because it's Pokemon, and it's like
Right.
I know no, I expect the only way that you get higher is if you throw in some wrenches or the story's actually good. That's why I didn't pay attention to the story, didn't crap about giving a shit about the past, the Titan Pokemon. I was just there. I was literally there just to do my annual. All right, boop 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 boop. Get my badges. I'm a Pokemon master. Yes, and then get
Right. Nah, I agree with you. I feel like we're so used to like
a
that
formula.
Pokemon where like yeah, the Pokemon format where like we're just following the grid pretty much, right? And we're doing our thing. We
The
collect our
main
badges.
joke don't fix it because it's nothing. You can innovate it. You can innovate it,
Right,
but you ain't got
because
to.
they did with the
Which
last
I give,
game,
yeah, which I give them credit for doing. But this is like
and I loved it. But this
they took
one,
a step
it's
back.
like
They
they
took a step
tried to go back to the format a little bit, but
back.
they added in too much, and they can't keep up with the shit that they put in the game.
Yeah, I think they did add. I don't think they added enough, honestly, because I want to say the Pokemon models, right? Like the names I can't pronounce none of their names. Like I don't know what I'm catching. It's uninteresting. Like most of them are very uninteresting. How do you feel about the Pokemon? The Pokemon designs, the names. How do you feel about that stuff? Like
You know what? It's like it's one of those things. Like
seriously.
they're just adding more and more, right? So it's like, how do you keep up creatively like that? You know?
But
So
the dude said that he has Pokemon, he has games lined up for like the next 7 years or so.
yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like the name, like, can you pronounce any of their names? Do you know
Nah,
what?
I can't
Oh,
even tell you the name of the Pokemon I chose.
oh, that's bad. Did you get the water or fire or grass?
I got
Who you
fire.
choose? Huh?
I got fire.
Okay. I have
I
a cat.
played it safe.
Huh?
I played it safe.
You play the fire. Well, the fire one is there's this thing at Pokemon like that. If you choose the grass starter, you make the game harder for yourself. there's like this little innate little like this little innuendo, I guess, in Pokemon, if I'm using that right. But it's like this little myth where if you choose the grass Pokemon, your game will be harder or whatever because the grass is like
No,
weak to
that's
the.
facts. That is absolute facts. I was talking to somebody about
You
that
know
the
about
other
that?
day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I chose the cat. Well, I'm gonna choose the cat either way because the cat looked the best. What? Look at the little cute little grass cat Pokemon. Like what? Just, and
No,
it's a,
it definitely did, and I was hesitant picking the fire because I'm like, this thing's fucking ugly.
I don't
Like,
want to spoil it for you, but I think the fire has the probably the second best evolution.
okay.
But the water's your ass. Stay away from the water one. And oh, there was something with that joke, man. But yeah, man, I just think Pokemon. This is one of the worst launches. Like Super said, I can't even. I've been. Hey y'all, Super went to get some food. For she said 10 minutes she'll be here, right? I like bet, take the time, no problem. From the time before she entered the lobby, y'all, I was looking for a fucking raid game, trying to connect. It must have been 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, bruh,
Nah,
this
that's
is
crazy.
ass. Like this is so bad. It's Super. I posed this question to you before we move to our next topic, right? Is it time for Pokemon? Or just is it time for Game Freak to go to the big boys? I don't even care if it winds up on Xbox. Is it time? Like, can we talk about that? Is that a real conversation?
I don't think they ever will because, like, I can compare it to music. Like,
Uh huh.
if you're an independent artist, right,
Yep.
and you are the biggest artist in the world, why would you go to a major label? Like, you're already doing everything yourself. You already have your
Yeah.
formula. You already have your dedicated fans. Like, like me and you, we're suckers. We're gonna buy this game every
Yeah.
fucking year that they
Yep.
drop it. So
I am.
why
I am.
would I ship it to somebody bigger?
Yep. Yep.
I think that they need to step it up.
They need to take a. They need to take a hard look in the mirror, right? Because this, this, this ain't it. This is like a step back. I'm not lying to y'all. This is a step back.
I
Step
was
back.
expecting it to be more like the last game. Um,
I don't even know what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be Pokemon. I just feel like this is not like this is like some haphazard shit. It's like some in between. I feel like this is some in between shit. Honestly,
yeah, they should have took more time making it. I feel like they dropped it too fast.
that's what it feels like. That's what. Man, let me tell you the craziest glitch in my game. Right, craziest glitch. Here you go, Super. Here's one for you. Pokeball in the middle of the goddamn office. I mean, in the middle of like the middle of the screen. Like every time I would be talking to the director
Yeah,
Clive in his room, it would be a Pokeball sitting right there in the middle of the screen. I try to interact with it, can't interact with it. It's just
interesting.
crazy. It's like I threw it out and it just sat there.
The first day that I downloaded the game, it was like the people in the city had that 2K lag. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like, I'm like, what the fuck is
hey,
going on? Like, I felt like it was too like, you don't need in that game, you don't need to connect to the internet unless you are battling in a raid or doing something like that.
yeah.
Like, because then if too many people are connecting, the server's too slow and then everything starts
But
to
you,
glitch. It's
but you
like,
know what? I think it's just them not caring or not realizing that. Hey, hello, the game's pretty popular. Maybe you should
I'm,
make sure the
I'm
internet
waiting
works.
for them to drop an update.
Maybe I mean maybe they should I don't know, man. I just think that this shit was ass. Like I the only positive thing I can say about this is like the open world, like choose your own path thing, I guess. But I
Right,
really didn't care because I was really there just to catch Pokemon, bro. Like I'm there just to do that. I
right.
ain't really caring. This I didn't. It felt like to me. It felt like an anti-bullying campaign, right? It felt like everything was something about bullies. I got it. It was like a school bullying that cool. Everybody's acceptable. Gotta do
Yeah, the
that.
storyline, yeah.
Kudos, Pokemon. Kudos. I don't think if anybody peeped that, then yeah. But I was like, because I picked that up off. I picked that up off pretty early, like around my fourth batch. I was like, oh, this is about bullying. Once I realized what the hell Team Star was talking about, because like I said,
Right.
I was just listening and skipping everything. Never did that in Pokemon. This from the jump made me feel like, I'm just here. I'm gonna just do whatever I want to do. And
Yeah, that's crazy because I feel the same exact way. I haven't been paying attention to the storyline like that. And like, because I feel like it's like that open world concept, I'm just like, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna go do
Yeah,
what I want to do. Like,
you can
there's
literally
not
go,
like a lot of like direction. Like, it doesn't even tell you, oh, go to this
but that's
next room
good.
to go
That's
fight. Like,
I like stuff like that.
I like that too.
You can literally go to the damn eighth gym leader. You don't even know what gym they. You don't even know the order of the gyms. There's no telling if they all. Maybe I should. I wonder if you know what I'm gonna do that experiment. When I might get Scarlet, I might get it just to have both of them because
Right.
they're kind of unique, kind of. And I'll see if you can go if there's like a level thing, or I'll check on the internet first, probably. If there's like depending on when you start the game, if for instance Rhyme, right? If her Pokemon actually like level 50 off the bat, you go straight to her and fight her. So that's kind of interesting. I
Right.
want to try it out. But who? So what's your? Tell me what's your favorite Pokemon from Scarlet Valley?
My favorite Pokemon from the
Yeah,
game.
give me your top three. I give you three. If you can even remember what the hell they are.
I can't. That's the thing. Like, I can't. And you know what's funny? I'm definitely old because I find myself trying to catch like OG Pokemon,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Pokemon that I know. You know. Um, I can't even give you that off the top of my head,
Yeah, yeah,
honestly. And I feel like
yeah.
I haven't explored enough either to really,
Okay. Yeah,
you know.
you can you your third gym back. Okay, I guess that
Yeah.
was kind of a hard question. Okay, so let's well, I'll give my favorite Pokemon
Yeah. Please.
from Sword. I mean, I said Sword and Shield. Lord, it's from Scarlet Valley. My favorite Pokemon is actually Meow Meowscarada. So it's basically my third evolution form. It's like a giant cat with like a Zoro mask. So it's kind of
Okay. Cool.
like wings and shit. It's like a masquerade ball. You know, like a masquerade. That's basically what her third evolution is. A tall cat masquerading around. It's like a hero and shit. So that's
Gotcha.
pretty cool. I like Meow Strata, King Gambit. I think his name is King Gambit. I just caught one. King Gambit, the evolved form of Bizarre for this region. He looks like a samurai. It's cool. I fuck with him. And I guess my third is Scarlet. That's kind of hard. Yeah, I don't think I have a third. Honestly, yeah, I don't have no third because
I feel like
yes.
I feel like they based a lot of the characters off of like stuff in real life. You know.
Now they do that now. Yeah, they do that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I really don't. I really don't. Well, who am I using? I like. Oh, actually, no. I take that back. I do have a third. Belly Bolt. I like Belly Bolt for some reason. It's a good little war electric Pokemon. But so who? All right. So since you're a sport, like, who? Tell me your favorite Pokemon of all time. One of your favorite Pokemon of all time, and why?
Um. Damn. What's a Pokemon that I always gravitate? Because I can't say I have a favorite, but like, what's a Pokemon I always gravitate
Mhm.
towards? I love pseudo.
You are a wild. Hey, you wild as shit for picking Sudowoodo. You are wild as shit. That
I
says a
love
lot.
him.
That says a lot. Why do you like that thing? Is it wait? Did you get introduced to him? This is our Pokemon trivia question right here for Super right off the back. She just triggered it. She just triggered it. When did Sudowoodo appear in the Pokemon series?
Oh
Anybody?
my god.
Yeah, that's the Pokemon. I see what the real. Yeah, yeah.
Not gold and silver.
You on the right track?
After that, though, what's after
No,
that?
no, you're right. You're right.
I'm right.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. He appeared at so this is I'm showing my age. We're showing our age and shit.
Right.
But go Silver Crystal. If y'all don't know, look them up. Probably the top trio of Pokemon games ever.
Absolutely.
Ever. But he Sudowoodo appears in Goldenrod City. You gotta get the squirt bottle, the little water bottle, you squirt them.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah. Yep. So we good job. Hey, shout out to Superman. I gotta hey, shout out to Superman. Uh don't forget, man, it's Marcus Blunt, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We got everything coming up. We got Blunt Talk. We got Open Lobby. We just watched the Guardians review, man. Make sure I go check that out, man.
Who has saved countless lives. We could give him the quill as a present.
All right, we back. Smoke break over. We back with Super talking Pokemon. She loves Sudowoodo for some reason. I don't know why. I believe she might be a psycho. I don't know why. I just don't know what the
You know
infatuation.
why I like him? Because
You know
he's
it.
cool. He's cool. He plays like a tree. He's cooling. But if you bother him, he's gonna cut your ass up.
Yeah, I fuck with that though. Okay, I can reason though. And you know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
I like him.
I'm
I
gonna go
like him.
catch one. I'm gonna go catch one. I'm gonna name him Group.
There you
Boom.
go.
Go catch one. Name him Group, man. But uh, you know what? A Pokemon that I always gravitate towards was is always Gyarados for me. It was always Gyarados.
I do love Gyarados.
I feel like uh I feel like he is just he's like a mythic type of Pokemon, even without
Yes.
the classification. Because Gyarados is one of those Pokemon that nobody, especially in the OG games, nobody wanted to see nobody. If you train your Gyarados right, you ain't want to see Gyarados. And then
Right.
when they change into a dragon, to a water, when they start doing dual types, and they know they really didn't know how to classify Gyarados. Is either a dragon or flying, water normal, water dragon, water flying, a dragon flying. They don't know how to classify him. He just had a lot of versatility. I always gravitated towards Gyarados.
Yep. And I used to love catching the red Gyarados.
Yeah. Oh, see, hey, OG status unlocked.
Yes.
Unlocked. Yeah. At the what was the lake? Lake of Rage.
Yep.
Lake of Rage.
Wow,
Hey, that
you
was
remember like all the details. I don't remember details. I remember like, little things, but I don't remember details.
yeah. Nah, I was. That's how I love. Cause I love Pokemon. Man. I don't care. Pokemon was a shit for me. So
Yeah, same.
that's how I started my RPG shit, man. And it's crazy because I just recently learned about, not recently, but probably like the past 4 or 5 generations. That's not really started to deep dive into what like Pokemon breeding and getting them like hyper trained. So that's the actually cool part about it.
Right.
Doing that and competing. So, but yeah, man, we got Gyarados, we got Sudowoodo. Notice how both of those are pre-generation. I want to say movie on 9, so I want to say pre-generation 6 because 6 got a little weird.
Yeah.
After I want to say Black and White too. When we got towards, I don't want to say Sword and Shield. What came before Sword and Shield? I can't remember. We got towards X and Y, it started to get a little weird. By the way, X and Y, underrated sub series of Pokemon. Journey is like that. Journey is the Deer Legendary for X.
Yep.
One of the best Pokemon.
I feel like for me, like I stopped kind of remembering the Pokemon when I stopped watching it too.
I never even watched. See, I think that's the thing. See,
Really?
because I never really watched or cared about the show that much. I've rather play. I've much rather play the game because Ash sucks. Did you know that Ash just won the fucking Pokemon
I
League?
know. I saw that.
I was gonna post it on my story, but I was like, huh? I was because I like I said I was working a lot last month, so it was kind of like blurry for me. I got so many screenshots on my phone, stuff I want to talk about that I haven't even re-looked at. But I'm like, Ash, I'm a better trainer than you, bro. You should just do this some shit, bro. Like I would smoke Ash. How are you just now winning? If I'm third, how are you just now winning 27 years?
I know.
25, 27 years. Like, what the fuck, bro? You know how many championships I won? I can beat you, bro. The Ash is the worst trainer.
No, and he's like, he gotta be like 50.
Bro, how did you feel? He gotta be like 50. How did you feel? How did you feel when you saw that? Would you confused like I was? Or just like, huh? Because I don't watch the show. You watch the show. You watch the show, so you would.
I watched the shows, but I stopped watching at a certain part. So I'm actually rewatching right now. I just watched the first 2 seasons. So I'm about to dive into the third one. And yeah, they're just, it's like when the animation changes,
Mm-hmm.
when it's different from the original, that's when I'm like, oh, you lost me.
Yeah, I get you because that animation and this is It's gonna be spinoffs and shit, man. I feel like they got a bunch of spinoffs.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know
Man,
what the fuck you talking about. That
movies.
none of them jumps. None of them jumps. But
The movies are good though. I'll say that the movies are fucking good.
what's your favorite Pokemon movie all the time?
Oh my god. The one oh my god, I don't remember the name of it, but the one with Mew and Mewtwo.
Oh, Pokemon 2000,
Yes.
the very first one. Yeah, that's
Yep.
great. We just talked about that last night on the stream a little bit. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When you go to the
What a
thing, you got
good
the little
movie.
cards. Yeah. You know, Mewtwo, when he killed Ash and, and all the Pokemon started. Oh man, that scene always gets me.
Yeah, I
I
feel
don't
like
know
I
how.
remember crying.
Yeah, like, I don't know how. I mean, give me get a little choked up. I was like, what's wrong?
Like,
What's wrong
oh.
with me? But like all the cycles hugging, you see all the Pokemon sad and fighting. It always brings a little tear to my eye every time. Still does. Cause I feel for you too, man. Like you just wanna, I feel for all the Venusaur were ugly. I don't know what they were doing. Venusaur just was like two green blobs, but they was not using move that you could tackle. Like, why is your Venusaur no tackle, bro? At level 100. I'm pretty sure they're on level 100 in that movie. And your Venusaur knows tackle, it deserves to lose.
I'm
Uh,
dead.
well, before we get out of here, man, we got. Thank you, Super, again for joining us. Joining me on Marvel's Blunts, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
This
Thank
is
you for having me.
this Pokemon. This is how Pokemon posts make you feel, not sad and shit. Like this is lit. But
Yep.
it's time for the gym test, right? All right, it's the gym test, right?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna test. We're gonna first of all, if you had to be any gym leader, or no, if you were a gym leader, who would your team be? I mean, your type. Who would your type be, and who would
Ooh.
be your team?
Um,
Let's say you are level. Let's say you. Yeah. Let's say you. Yeah. Let's do that scenario. Let's do that one because I was gonna split it up, but let's do that first. What is your gym leader team and type?
team is in like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd probably go like psychic,
Okay. Psychic.
and
Okay.
I'd probably do like a Gengar. I'd do um an Alakazam.
Mm-hmm.
I would do. I could even have Gyarados in there. Gyarados has psychic type moves.
Mm, that'd be cheese though. I would.
It would be
Hey,
cheating.
let's do yeah, because if you're a psychic gym leader, you gotta use dominantly psychic Pokemon. So you got Alakazam, Gengar. Can Gengar learn? Well, Gengar can't count though. Gengar's not. He's in that same group. I wouldn't
Yeah,
include Gengar. I
he's
wouldn't
he's
include
like
Gyarados though.
he's a cheat code.
Yeah, I wouldn't include him. So wait, so wait, you gonna have two Pokemon? You gonna have Gengar and Alakazam?
I'll
Would you
I'll take the two of them. That's solid.
So you're gonna be a two gym leader, a two Pokemon psychic gym leader, right?
Sure, for now.
For now, all right,
I
all right.
gotta really think about that. I gotta like lay out my chess pieces and figure that out. Like
I
I would
think
have
I
to
could
build an
build.
elite team.
I think I could build a psychic team pretty quickly.
All right, go ahead.
Me,
Yeah.
right? Alakazam, I would take him because Alakazam has like some of the highest special attack ever. Alakazam, God of War, uh, psychic, non-legendaries. I would take hmm, not who I say God of War, Alakazam. Trying to think. Medite, the
Okay.
little mom looking jump. I would take her because I like her a lot. Oh shit, I'm gonna drop my damn laptop. I'm trying to think. Um, Espeon, Espeon strong psychic. I like
I love
Espeon.
that. Yep.
Um, uh, what am I at? Four.
Yeah.
Who would be my other two though? I gotta have a utility Pokemon. Slowbro. I would take Slowbro. I mean, not Slowbro. I'm sorry. Slow
Slowpoke.
King. No, I take Slow King. Slow
Okay.
King. That'd be my tank. And for special, uh, I don't Who would be my 6 psychic Pokemon off the top of my head? I don't know, because I'm not really a big psychic user. But they
Yeah.
kind of weak. Like they end up being like really weak. Oh, I'll take Delphox because Delphox is the dual type fire and psychic. So Delphox will give me a little curve to throw in it. I like Delphox. Little from Finnegan. I want to
Yep.
say Sword and Shield. So yeah, that would be my psychic team. So see, I just off the door. It just take a little mag. Once I get it generated,
Yeah.
I'll start turning around. But if you had to, who's your favorite member of the Elite Four from any of them? Who's your
Mm,
favorite Elite Four member?
I don't know. I don't even think I remember any of their names.
You can go with OGs if you want.
Mm,
Cause I got an OG. Got an OG. I'm gonna go with.
I can't even muster up any names. No bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
I would say. For me, it would have to be. I don't want to say Gary. What's his name? Lance. Lance from the
Okay.
Elite, the Dragon user, like the original OG Dragonite user.
Yes.
He would be super sweet. Oh, my bad. He would be super sweet. I like Larry. I'm sorry, not Larry. Lance, because he
Yeah.
always had that Dragonite. He was sweet in the movie, riding on the Dragonite. Uh,
Yeah.
so, and who's your hold on? Who's your favorite gym leader and that you met so far in Scarlet and Violet, or do you have a favorite gym leader?
Um, I could tell you my least favorite gym leader.
Yes.
The bitch that was like streaming.
Ah, hey, were you for her? Were you for her? What level were Pokemon? Do you remember? Could you for her early? So I for her late.
Oh, I fought her second gym.
So what was her level like? This is the test, y'all. Do you remember her level?
It had to be like 20-ish.
Really? Okay, so if Super said her level was 20 at the time she fought her, right, y'all? I fought her at the end of the game. It was like around I can't remember exactly, but it was above 45. So I guess it
Interesting.
doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. It's just where you visit first. That's the level. Okay.
That's what I
Well,
wondered.
that just solved it for. If I'm right, that just solved it for me. You heard that first time. Always blessed. Courtesy of Super Tone. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this: the dude Larry, he's a gym leader. Larry is the guy that I think everybody will love. His gym, and he has a little twist with him too. But you'll see once you get to the Elite Four and stuff, you'll see. But I like Larry. Larry is my favorite gym leader because he like embodied. I think they put me in the game, and you'll see why. You'll see why.
Okay.
Larry's definitely really cool. Oh, heads up, he's just normal type Pokemon.
How do you feel about the challenges before fighting the gym leader?
No
Instead
funny.
of fighting,
That shit's stupid. I'm not gonna lie to
yeah,
you. They tried to make it like do you remember what was after Sword and Shield? The generation with the islands. The Hawaii jump. The jump that's supposed to be Hawaii.
I know what you're talking about.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about? But yeah, that's how they try to make you have to go to the island and do like a little trial. That's what this Pokemon combined a lot of elements from different games, different recent games. That's probably why it doesn't hit as well. They should just did their own thing.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Shit. Before we get out of here, hey Super, shout out to you, man, for joining us or joining. I keep saying us. I'm used to have Pep here joining me on Pokemon Scarlet Valley review. Any more? You got any more? Hey, go ahead, shoot your shot. We got a couple minutes. Shoot whatever you want to shoot out, man. Questions? You want to talk more about Pokemon? What's up, man?
I think I'm good. I think my whole thing is like,
Oh, give you a score. I'm sorry. Let's score Pokemon right quick. Score it before she gives.
score it like 1 out of 10.
Currently, yes. Currently for you, since you're still playing. Currently, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
That's generous.
Yeah, and that's generous. I'm gonna give it a 7 because I still have a lot of game to play.
Okay. I would also say I was gonna say a 7, but as we was coming on to the show, I was like, you know what? And I was going through that shit. Like, yeah, 6. That's generous. 6 out of 10 Pokemon. This is definitely the worst Pokemon game in years. I really feel like they haven't tried. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce none of the Pokemon names. I don't really care about them. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Sue. Go ahead. Sue. We got a couple more minutes. Which one get off your chest, man? You got any advice? Like, you need any help with the Pokemon? Like, what's up?
I just feel like I want to dive a little bit more into the online stuff once they get that shit together.
There's no online to have. Like, I mean, like the
At
online
least a raid,
you
bro.
join. I mean, the raid, but but like, before they try to get us. See, they got it. They did a slip. All the trailers you see the Pokemon when you form your group and they're interacting and all that shit. See, when they did that in the trailer, they made it look like you was actually battling with each other, in the wild.
Yes, yes.
You can't do none of that shit, Super. So what's the point of being online, bruh? What is the point? What is the point? Just help me understand, because that's my big beef with Pokemon. Like like I started really paying attention. Like, nah, these niggas just finessed us, bruh. This online, I got on with my man. We can't do shit. We just look at each other. Like, what?
No,
We ain't
literally.
doing shit. Driving around. Like, what? What's the point? What's the purpose? We should just go into raid battles and just send codes. Like,
Right.
the only thing it does is put you in the lobby with people so that you can automatically just join the raid with them. That's all. That's all. That's the only benefit.
Right, right.
And that's kind of ass, man. So Pokemon definitely disappointed me. This is the first time I've been disappointed by Pokemon. Like, for real. This time for this shit to go to the new consoles, man. But go ahead, Super. That's my spirit.
I just feel like they did such a good job with the last game, so it's like,
So you play Brilliant Diamond and Pearl, right?
yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I do remember you. I'm starting to recall you saying that you had them Jones too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. Hey, where can people find you, Super? Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, DJ Superstar. You can find me on Twitter, DJ Super. Twitch, DJ Superstar. My capture card's coming in real soon, so I'll start streaming Pokemon.
Hey, that's why I haven't streamed Pokemon, because my OBS card is right there. I just don't feel like hooking it up. I'm not gonna hold you. It's a whole.
It is a process.
It's a process, and once I move my laptop from when I put it in a new station and it's away from the consoles, it's like, all right, bro, whatever. No more streaming Twitch.
Right.
That's another thing. The Nintendo, no, bro. This is why you can't play with the big boys, because you can't. Why put Twitch on your on the thing? You can't stream.
Yeah.
Why would I want to watch somebody stream? Why would I watch somebody stream something I want to play and stream for others? Like, what? Like, it's it's ass, man. Y'all heard her, man. Y'all heard her, man. She chose. So the rapper that she chose, Fuecoco, was the fire Pokemon. She'll be a psychic gym leader. With 2 Pokemon. I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah.
They're both level 99.
99, 100 levels. Yeah, man. And she loves Tsuruda. For whatever reason, the next graphic, the graphic after the graphic I put in there is gonna be her and Tsuruda. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna put a Tsuruda joke together for her. So yeah, man, it's Marvelous Buzz, man. Y'all know, man. DJ Super, thank you for joining me on Pokemon and hearing me out on my Pokemon talk. So
absolutely. No, thank you for having me. It's always a good vibe.
So, do you want the people to have your friend code? Like, should I post your friend code in the description? Send me your friend code so I can add you. Yeah, bet. So send me that when we get off. Send me that on Instagram so I can add you and put that in the jump, man. Because I put my friend code in the bio for all my Switch games, so people can actually interact or fight me or something. Right. I don't know. Maybe you just want a random fight and see me on, see that invite. I battle you. It don't matter.
Right.
But yeah, man. Thank you, Super, for joining us, man. I hope you have a nice day and enjoy your pizza.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna grab me some good old food too. And hey, man, y'all know what? Hey, Pokemon, do you give Pokemon a lighters up or like you give them like a flick? You give them a flick?
I give them a flick. I give them a flick.
I don't even think I should give them that, but I give them that because they got that because you earned that respect. So, no, yeah. All right, we out. Thanks, Super. Appreciate y'all. Check out the flip side.